And don't let me hear you slam that door. Man, I'm in big trouble.
Jordan,
What did I even do?
You can't get on him like
just
that.
Play fighting.
He's only
I barely
3.
Touched her.
He doesn't even understand what he did wrong. Do you really think he knows what a woman beater is?
For sure. I know that.
Wes,
anywhere.
he needs to learn what is acceptable and what is not.
Maybe if I just somehow get out of the situation, pack some bags, jump out the window, do something. Last minute. I gotta get out of here. I can't.
Hey, May Man, do you mind if I come in? Yo, it's Wes. Of course, the author Wes. The Wes that quote unquote made it out. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. Came up good, came up strong. Moments seem like bliss, turn nicer and long. It's like without a father figure, contemplating life now is all refigured. Life just goes round and round. Never waits, now my life's upside down. Used to gamble with my choices, ignoring all the voices. My father was my main idol to me. Before he died, he made my eyes wide open to see. Yeah, taught me about responsibility. A strong man, and he lived so liberally. Mama sacrificed a lot for the family. My sisters and I had potential that we couldn't see. Potential to go beyond on what we could be. Her love and her support became a vital key. She put her foot down. In the past we hated, in the present we made her proud of all we done. Single mother love, in the end she won. After all her efforts, I became a grown man. A man of reason, a man who understands. A man who conquers at any given chance. A man who remembers his finger in his father's hand. Yeah, what? It's like that. Rerun the track and bring it right back. Thick and thin, reflecting where I've been. The color of my skin and what it represents. Yeah, it's spelled W-E-S. Represent the other, represent request. It's spelled W-E-S. This rap is over, this rap is just a test. Wes. Hey, man. What was that? Wes. You good, man? Wes. Wes, are you listening to me? Wes, snap out of it. It looks bad, Wes, I know, but... Listen to me. Wes, think about it. Always remember. Rule number 1. If whatever someone disrespects you... It's not worth it. You send a message so fierce that they won't have the chance to do it again. No, man. Wes is not worth it. Do you hear me? Wes, don't do it. Wes! Yo, it's Wes. The other Wes. W-E-S. Yeah. Grew up okay, grew up in pieces, grew up in excuses, guess I grew up decent, huh? My father was never there, so busy drunk in despair, he never seemed to care. So what's the point of being there? Not worry about your son, you're simply careless, man. Guess that's just the way families do it here. A perfect family is just seems so rare. T-O-N-Y. My older brother Tony came next in line. Taught me all his ways on how to survive, how to keep my drive, on continue to thrive, yet. He was narcissistic, never took his own advice and never made sense. I wonder if he knows what he said was nonsense. I wonder if he knows what he made was nonsense. Now, I'm lost and speechless. Started on my own, filled with all these defects. Never found motives, just dealt with hardship. Without direction, I took life and it went round and round like a boiling pot. Making rock to selling the block. Making money fast, that's a trick, let's pop. The drug game. Hold up, wee woo. Damn, it's the feds and they are coming for you. Better hide your secrets and don't tell the truth. Stitches, they get stitches and you're not bulletproof. Your fate is clear as day, did you notice your truth? Got you locked up in chains. Now you can't refrain from reflecting mistakes. Wonder if you're ever gonna get out this place. The dogs got you now and there's no escape. Hello, my name is Brianna Little, and this video is to conclude my music video that I have made. And this critique portion of the video is to basically explain why certain elements within the rap or the break scenes within the breaks of the two raps were made. So starting with the intros, you may notice that both Wes's are running in the beginning, and that kind of represents them like walking in the same path. That also comes to the rap. Why I chose the same rap for each of the Wes's, because I could have choose one instrumental for this Wes and the other instrumental for the other Wes, but I chose to choose the same one because the song represents the beginning. Like they both started off the same, they both have somewhat of a same foundation, and it was based on their choices and their limitations and surroundings and environment that led them to go different paths. The theme I picked was discipline versus violence. So, and you have one case, discipline with the author Wes, how his father taught him about being responsible for his actions, even though in the moment he may not seem like it's that serious. Whereas you have Wes, who at the time had his older brother Tony as his idol, thought of a form of violence as the answer to make a statement, if like what Tony said in the book. The reason why I picked those two cutscenes in particular, specifically, you had the author Wes in the beginning of the book when him and his sister were play fighting and he accidentally punched a little bit too hard on his sister and it caused his mother to go in a frenzy. And of course, his dad came to the rescue. I chose that because I feel like that was the start of Wes starting to have self-discipline within himself, to say like, oh, violence is not always the answer, or, you know, it's always good to apologize, even when you don't think it's, even when you don't really have a reason why you would apologize. It's good to apologize based on self-discipline versus the violence concept, which goes back into the theme. And then I picked the scene where the white or Caucasian boy and Wes altercation, where they had a misunderstanding and it left to Wes getting punched, and he went back home and his close friend Woody came and was trying to reassure him, saying like, what you're about to do, like don't do it, like and then Tony is in his head based on him being his idol, throughout his childhood, and he'd be like, if Tony says to do this, then I must do it. It's right to do it. So that's what led him to make a statement. And that also leads into the theme again, discipline versus violence, where in this place, Wes didn't choose to just let it go or talk about it. He chose to make a statement. He chose to take the knife and say, if you do this again, basically threatening, if you do this again, like, this is what's to come. So altogether, this is what I came up with for my project presentation, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much.